Good morning, good morning, good morning. Twitch, why did you run another ad? I already ran an ad. Why you twitching? Good morning. If you can hear the sound of my voice, that means you have discovered Grandma Plays a Game. Hi, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can stop by whenever I'm live, grab a few cookies, hang out in the pillow and blanket fort, and watch me derp around in your favorite games. As you can see from the title, please save the game. We are going to be doing Hijinks, Shenanigans, and Inspired Buffoonery. Good morning, Wolfie Kohaku. Wow. Doobly, what kind of cookies? Whatever kind you want. It's a magic cookie tray. Good morning, Doobly. How you doing? I saw in Sarah Death's Discord, he's taking a day off. Glad you could come by and hang out. We're not doing anything normal, and I'm obviously not a speedrunner, so this will be completely different. In fact, what I've been doing and what I've wanted to do is to do more experiments with bone charms. And I think Zephyr is actually a corrupted bone charm. Time for big chewy gingerbread with some frosting. Oh my, I was telling everybody we did community games. Spread the word. Sundays, like around the time that I'm usually streaming, like usually 10 o'clock or so, Pacific. We're just hanging out in the Discord playing. Yesterday we played Munchkin. Last week we played Among Us. I have Tabletop Simulator, so we've got a bunch of different things on there, but I thought about posting in Sarah's Discord. I'm always afraid of marketing anything in anybody else's space, because I've just seen people behave badly with that. And then I just totally forgot to tell him we were doing it because he had a surgery and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, it just fell off the radar. But feel free to spread the word that Sunday, Grandma Plays a Game Discord is going to be doing community games. But my former house, I was telling everybody in the community games chat that my former housemate used to make triple ginger cookies with powdered ginger, candied ginger, and fresh ginger. They were amazing. Ginger is really good for you. Sometimes there's spots for self-promo stuff. Yeah. I just finally left all the servers. I had to cancel pretty much all my Twitch subscriptions. Even the last one, Chaotic Jinxie, was one of my first ones, and I finally had to cancel it. I'm like, baby, I have no income between now and the end of the year, so whatever I have right now needs to be we're just gonna fold all the nickels in quarters. Monster trucks, hot babes, bald eagles, and hot dogs. Be there or be square. Fun for the whole family. Yeah, ginger is so good for you. I actually, if I don't know if they're US bound or not, but there's a company called the Ginger People, and I found them because they make pickled ginger, and I used to make sushi. And I love pickled ginger when I have sushi. Funny, I don't crave it at any other time, but I definitely crave it whenever I have sushi. Uh, Probably just that association from getting it in restaurants. But they also make ginger juice. Because I don't care how easy people say, oh, you grow your own ginger. Baby, a pound of chewy ginger candy. Oh, like the gin-gins? That's what inspired my housemate. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to turn these into cookies." That's the only thing you know about monster truck events. My brother, when I was in college, my brother worked at a garage that uh, did a lot of work on Bigfoot, which was one of the big um, monster trucks of the 80s. You have banger racing, which is very different and so fucking cool. I don't know. Um, Racing can be fun. I'd rather probably do it in a video game. I'm still thinking it was someday if I can get this Patreon off the ground. But everything's just going to be a challenge for a little while, and that's all right. I've been in worse circumstances. Drank so much Reed's ginger brew that not even the strongest of their drinks was enough ginger. Wow. I've never been that big a ginger fan, but I did find that ginger juice became a pantry staple. Like for every flank steak marinade, every teriyaki marinade, everything, um, anything I did that was going to be Indian, because I really prefer that flavor. It's not as strong as fresh ginger. It never will be. It's a commercially produced product, but it really makes it easier than, I don't know. I just bought my first microplane in the last couple of months. So I know a lot of people have said just keep a knob of ginger in the, don't laugh, Wolfie. They call it a knob of ginger. Shush. Um, in the freezer and then just microplane it into stuff they want. And I love the microplane. For some nice Parmesan cheese, it turns it into basically like, I'm talking Colorado ski resort powdered snow. Absolutely gorgeous. The chemistry is interesting. Oh, the gingerols undergo some changing when being dried or processed. Yeah, dried will be quite different. It's the same with pineapple has a similar quality where the bromelain that works as a really good meat tenderizer does not make it through the canning process. So canned ginger or canned ginger juice or canned pineapple or canned pineapple juice will not have the meat tenderizing enzyme bromelain that fresh pineapple will have. I love food chemistry. That's why I love America's Test Kitchen. Food science. Bum, 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 bum. Banger racing is where you get cars that are all beaten up and they race on the track and bang into each other. Like stock car. Yeah, stock car, I don't know that they bang into each other that much, do they? That sounds more like what was that arena thing they used to do where it was just until one car survived? Part of me wants to say some kind of derby, but I'm probably thinking of roller derby. Demolition derby. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. But no, today I was gonna do smash burger last night, and then I was just like, I am really craving some nice brown rice. So I did brown rice with some leftover chorizo and an egg and some lettuce in a tortilla. Because I hate to throw away anything, and I made the mistake of not portioning out the chorizo in 8-ounce portions and ended up with the whole pound that I had to make. So, anyway, that more racing than taking your opponents out. Oh, so it's kind of like see how long your vehicle survives as a functioning entity. Got four wheels and a running board. I'm a Ford, oh, I'm a Ford. Um, Camp songs, everyone. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, first off, we're muting the mic so I can blow my nose, and we're going to go to the... I guess I should open up the game. I haven't done that for a minute. All right, you're going to get a black screen for a moment. Please don't be afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay, I'm back. To make sure you don't drive a Ford Pinto. Do you know that that was staged? That's kind of like the whole BBC Lemmings thing. I read an article where they're like, the chances of that happening with a Ford Pinto are really small. And in order to get the story, NBC or whoever it was who reported that staged, kind of like Mythbusters, like staged the whole event to get the response. I wonder if did Mythbusters actually go back and do that? Yeah, you had to hit it at an exact trajectory and speed in order, and actually as I read the report on the report, they tried it multiple times before they got it to do that, even though they knew exactly how to do it. So everything you see is a lie designed to get you to do what they want you to do. We shall tell the herd exactly what we need the herd to know. Oh, look, they're flocking. Let me make sure I put the air filters on. Okay. I did download Death of the Outsider. And then I was watching Mr. Codeslinger, who is one of my favorite walkthrough folks, even though his Dishonored videos are like 7 or 8 years old, but it doesn't matter. When it comes to games like this, the newer videos aren't really going to do much more unless you're watching speedrunners. But, yeah, anyway, the point being, Doobly, if I forget to DM Sarah Death with a fresh batch of porn, and let him know about Sundays, maybe you could help spread the word in the Discord. If you're even in the Discord. I don't know if you're there. The only person who I know is there is Silent Scarlet, because they always change their name, and it's really fun to see what they've changed their name to. Alright, I need to double check my keybinds real quick. Okay, mouse 4. And Wolfie, you can tell Flaffies. I should just know by now. I have this with my one of my best friends. It's just like, okay, X person is always right. They're always right. Just know that. If they tell you a thing, they're right. Flaffies was right. There was stuff, and I don't know how, but and it might just be like from air and existing in a house, but there was stuff under the space bar. I finally pulled it off and grabbed some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip, and I was like, dang it, that shouldn't be the case, but dang if it wasn't the case. Okay, good, that's that. It's exactly what I want. Because I really, when I eat at my desk, this is actually a dining room table kind of a setup. Well, an RV dining room table. Dinette table. The keyboards are pushed like 2 feet away from whatever I'm eating, because I absolutely hate the idea of food on keyboards. You could not give me the heebie-jeebies, heebie-jeebie, heebie-jeebie, any faster. Gosh. What is it? Audio. We'll have subtitles on, but yeah, I'm gonna drop speech volume. Video volume can just go away. Damn it. The media... Oh, hang on. Mythbusters did the Ford Pinto. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I watched all their shows because my housemates had it on DVD. I think the media really pushed the Pinto exaggeration to drive controversy. You know, and these days, you're like, oh, the guy who owns the the media company who produced and disseminated that story, whether it's NBC, whoever was the CEO of NBC, was actually the second cousin of the guy in charge of General Motors, who said, boy, nice little car you got there, Ford. Be a shame if something happened to it. You know, and just every time something makes you afraid, the chances of your doing something impulsive increase dramatically, and they know that. Yeah, anything that causes fear, which is why I won't listen to news. I only read it. Debris built up under the key from general wear and tear. Yeah, just particles in the environment and shit like that. But yeah, I did pull that off. So hopefully spacebar will work better. The first thing I question is something that is designed to cause me to get scared. I mean, when you look at what's going on right now, and it's like, oh, wow, you're doing things that are deliberately causing people to be afraid. You are terrorizing them. Oh, if only we had a word for people who did terrorizing deliberately in order to elicit a response. Huh. Terrorizing. They might be called, I don't know. Let's just call them the current administration in the U.S. All right. I saw somebody doing this the other day. I don't like it. This game is so pretty. I just have no desire to, you listen to news, then check for sources. Yeah. These days, I don't really trust much of anything. As I was talking to my dad, I was like, we are just in such a wag the dog environment. Alright, so I promised you New Game Plus. So let's go do New Game Plus. The problem is a campaign slot to start from. How come this one isn't? I know we finished. Shh, I don't know which one. Hang on. We finished Death to the Empress. It wasn't May, was it? No, it was September. We were here in September. What is going on? Search for evidence that it is legitimate or not. Yeah, and lately, Wolfie, I've actually just had to drill all the way back down into, is this going to change what I do when I wake up tomorrow? Because if not, I need to put it away. I need to put it out on the porch. There you go. Close the door and carry on with my life, because otherwise my mental health will suffer. And this has already been a bad month, and I've already let too much of that get into my brain. And right now it's just like, if something is on fire, I have to say, am I a firefighter? Do I have access to a hose? And is there even any way that I can interact with this knowledge? Does this knowledge improve my existence or the existence of those around me? Yeah, we were here. That was the low chaos run. That was a high chaos run. Let me go see where this shows up. It's what I used to like about Google News as an aggregator, because it gave you an opportunity to look at multiple news sources, and I always did. Like, to be fair, Christian Science Monitor, Christian Science is not, it's not like other branches of religion. It's very much, it's another weirdo, like many of them are, but, but they focus heavily on intellectualism and education, and some of the smartest reporting I read about many issues that was not interested in a partisan take. All right. That was the low chaos. So that was probably my ghost run. Let's try it on hard difficulty. And then why I gravitated to Reddit after Google News just went downhill. And even though I could select and tell it to not show certain partisan reporting from left-wing media or right-wing media, I really kept seeing a lot of injected bias.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Right. Where's the royal protector?
So it's just like, we're gonna show you what we want you to see, and you're gonna take it, you know? Because we're the source. And you have to deal with it.
These bastards are working with the limbs of the Duke of Serkonos.
Alright, I probably don't even need to worry about getting stuff.
Traitors.
No, I cannot do the speed run thing. I do not know how to do that.
Way back when I searched the royal chambers, I accidentally locked myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting.
Oh, maybe I do.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses once hosted
F5
the
and
King
FO,
of
right?
Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing.
Dang it, I missed him. F9. No, I don't know how to do this one.
The Ramses once
Dome
hosted the
him!
King of
Dome him!
I
Right.
spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be better have a look.
Okay. I don't think they chased me. I don't know. We'll have to see. That was sort of fun. I know the speedrunners can do it because they have that extra jump thing they do. And only because I've watched Sarah Death like 6 million times. Yeah, they do not follow me at all. Oh, I forgot my coin over here. There he is. Do we kill? Is this a kill everyone challenge? Probably should be. Where's your buddy? Oh, I didn't get the key. Did I not get the key? Alright, I don't think any of that's loot. I think that's all just information. I don't know why I care about loot on this run. It's New Game Plus, and I probably don't even need money for anything. Oh, maybe I might need it for upgrades.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Mr. Codeslinger is great because he always refers to the cash register as the cash register boss. You gotta beat the cash register boss.
I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I better take these.
Alright, we'll grab all of this stuff and then we'll get more loot. And, I don't know. Should we do a kill everyone challenge? What are we thinking here, chat?
The reserves won't help you.
I should probably go meet the black-eyed bastard. Did I have loot in here? No, I did. Oh, yeah, I did.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me
Alright,
try
here we go. Go into the Dunwall streets. So we're not doing anything like super special. I want to do my usual bone charm testing. So we just need to get through these first couple of areas
until I
pretty
understand
quickly
this.
to make that happen. Because there's not a lot for me
To the docks.
here. we're just gonna grab all the loot I can manage. Five.
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
Alright. We don't know how to do that. And I don't have jump bound to my mouse.
Captain of that ship.
Although I have seen Sarah go this way.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become? The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Dior Scorpio, hello my love, how are you? Happy week after your birthday to you. Did everybody else get blankets? Doobly, Wolfie, okay. If you want a blanket, speak up in chat. Somebody will put a blanket on you. How do these folks hang on? What I don't understand is there is a whole thing that some people do, and I've watched Mr. Codeslinger do this multiple times, where he just walks up to somebody from the front, and maybe you have to, he like grabs people and chokes them out without being behind them. Oh, that was it. Okay, well, I just wanted your loot, honey. And some food. Okay, F5 again. I don't have any powers right now. Boy, that no powers run was a lot of fun. Dior Scorpio, what are you doing today? What kind of shenanigans and tomfoolery are you getting up to? Mortimer Ramsey. Okay, Mortimer. I kind of wanted to get up on that thing. Am I not standing up? Stand up, Emily. Enjoying your last day off before going back to work. What kind of work do you do? Do I remember?
Accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts. Imagine that? No, I'm sure.
All right. They do that thing with the stuff, right? The stuff and things. Yeah, they're just gonna give up on this, I think.
Alright. There's no one here.
Nope, there's no one here. So it's not really going to be a kill everyone challenge so much as a take everyone out challenge. Alright, and there's a dude. Oh wait, do you have loot for me? No. There's a dude right in here. IT specialist. That's what my landlord does. That's why I'm able to stream like 5K with Wi-Fi. Okay. I'm just practicing all of my takedown stuff. Is there more loot in here? There is. Take that. Take that. Is there copper wire back here? I don't see anything. Where's my sweet baby boy? Over here. There he goes. And last one in this area. As far as being outside goes. Why does my internet box say wireless if it needs wires to work? Wolfie. I think that's more about words than anything else. Alright, so this is Galvani's house, and there should be a shit ton of stuff in here. Do we need a key? I don't think so. Let's just go inside. I think we should do a thing, Wolfie. Tell me not to take the wire out of the back that goes for the wall. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. Tricksy IT people.
Please save the game.
Flawless execution, perfect timing, one of our finest hours. That was close. I'm getting better. I mean, to be fair, I am getting better at doing the things. What painting was that anyway? I didn't even look. Alright. Couldn't help it. Yeah, it's a meme at this point. I'm fine with that. I still never did find out where that came from with Carnage. I think he pulled it from another game. Flawless execution, perfect timing, one of our finest hours. But I have no idea what. Take another potion. Are they hiding stuff in the grass? I don't see anything. Sorry, I don't mean to make everybody seasick. I don't think there is anything helpful in here, but we'll go look anyway. My thumb is gonna hurt so bad when I'm done. Oh, that's right. There's an umberwood. I can't take any ammo. Well, I actually have a wireless router that's doing the wrong thing. Instead of, because I have cables running from my computer to the router. The router is connecting me to my landlord's internet. All right. Yeah, the people who understand how electricity works are...
Please save the game.
Thank you, my love. You are indispensable.
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
And time to go. Oh, she's not jumping at all. She jumped right into that man's sword. The iMacs have built-in tower behind the screens now. Oh, I cannot handle Apple. I had to use Apple computers when I worked at the paper. And I cannot even tell you how much I hated it. I could not use the mouse at all. There's no fucking buttons on the mouse.
All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Alright, we'll just do this. I'll go with my little buddies here.
So it's a coup. Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later.
Okay, riveting commentary, I know. Everyone calm down. Come with Grandma, it's nap time. Nap time. That was so funny. Was that yesterday when we were like, there should be like a whole game. Just like, hunt down Grandma and be like, no, Grandma, it's nap time for you. Alright, I don't think I have any mines. I think there's some downstairs. F5. I see somebody moving around in here. Alright, well, let me get this stuff.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
A letter to Laura. Couch. Erner. You should come take a look. Oh. You might be hitting extra buttons you don't need to hit, Grandma. Oh, thank you for that. Ads incoming.
What? That's Emily Caldwin.
Can we do it twice?
You already done.
Nope. We landed in front of that boy. Stairs are fun. You can't do this in Hitman. You're gonna make a game where you hunt down Grandma as she's looking at the sexy buff bald men. I'm telling you, that's the other reason. If you're not watching Trezebiat, dude, Trezebiat is doing a whole bunch of itemless Hitman runs. Sasso. Like, Silent Assassin suit only runs. wearing the, I think it's the Bruce Lee MMA kit. Because he's just wearing basically his swim trunks and some fighting gloves. Not boxing gloves, just regular gloves. All we need is gloves. I don't think there is anything up there, but it's always worth checking. Alright. Let's unlatch this. Save the game right here. You gotta stop her peeping on them. What? Grandma's not a
Please save
peeping Graham.
the game.
I'm not a peeping Graham. Alright. And again, I'm not trying to speedrun. I'm just trying to play in a way that's really satisfying to me. And we're not doing high chaos or low chaos or 100%ing anything. We're just in New Game Plus. I'm trying to get to the point where I get my tattoo and we can go play around with powers and bone charms and shit. Because it'll be fun. Be looking at Agent 47. I do. He's the same age I am. He's the same age I am. He was born 3 years before me. Man just turned 61. And he's hot as fuck. And most guys my age are not. So, there's that. Anyway, off we go. Here, have an ad. BRB. And welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, that means you are watching Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And today...
Please save the game.
Thank you, my dear. Today we are playing Dishonored 2, and we're just doing a new game plus. I'm in the first area. We're having a long day in Dunwall because I am a loot whore, and I just kind of want to choke out everybody I don't actually just straight up kill. And loot as much shit as I can from this area, because once we get our outsider mark, we're going to go on some bone charm crafting expedition stuff and experimentation with physics in the game. So, let us go back to the game. Welcome in. Please make yourselves comfortable in the pillow and blanket fort, exclamation point lurk, and exclamation point blanket, which can be shortened to exclamation point B. If you at a username in the chat, you will be able to put a nice soft blanket over somebody. See how those little thumbnails work? Oh, thank you, Wolfie. That was very thoughtful. Okay. Not a lot in here, surprisingly, with all of these safes. They are dominantly a bamboozle. I think it's this one here. Maybe not. You put a blanket on Grandma, now you're the favorite. You always were, you know that. Alright, I don't think there's anybody out in the main room now. I'm pretty sure everybody's gone. Everybody's taking a little nap. Alright, the Crown Killer is watching. Well, so am I. That poor man. Ichabod boy. Peter Atkins was the dude. Okay. Cause I'm a loot whore. Give me that sweet, sweet loot. Give me that sweet, sweet loot. Fluffy brain spews. Hello, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, sorry about last stream. I was just having a day, baby, having a day. It was probably better for me to just GTFO, you know what I mean? But, you know, we all got to look out for ourselves the very best that we can.
Hey, who is...
Oopsie. Well, he needed to get out of the way. And I needed to kill him somewhere nice and quiet. We'll just kite them all in here, I guess.
You're so dead.
That was pretty clean. Oh, he has loot, too. Oh, he's wiggling! His heart kept going. Guess what? Chicken butt! It is. That's always the answer. Chicken butt is always
Please
the answer.
save the game.
Oh, good call. F5. Not grandma over here getting creative. Fella needs a leg up. Oh, thank you for food. BRB? Okay. I BRH. Is that for me? It is. Thank you. How you doing today, Flappies? When I say guess what, you gotta saves. What? Can't tell me what to do. It's my goddamn house. Need to know your place, sir. Alright, here we go. I said, here I go, here I go, here I go again. What do I like, girls? That's right. Man. Is that my Pratchett jellied eels? No. Why not? Why is it not my Pratchett jellied eels? Give me my fucking eels. I'm in a mood today too, but it's a different kind of mood. Mood for havoc. Did you have loot, by the way? No. Useless piece of shit. He's at the doctor's today, and he's one bad oh, like a terrible doctor? So what could it be? Yes box. What?
Murderer's royal protector have been arrested. Get out of here. You have until tomorrow to print it. I never should have listened to your rubbish. Don't make a pig's ear of this printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the crown killer. Have a...
Traitorous dog.
Yes box? You like, I'm checking the yes box or something like that? Or is that a euphemism? Like, you have a yeast infection or something? I don't know. As in, yes, it's a problem with your box. This is box problem. Alright, hey buddy. Look, I'm putting my stuff away. Do you want to talk now? No, you're a scared. It's okay. He'll have stuff for me in a minute. We just wait a sec. Here he is. Hi, how you doing?
That man?
Ask what a dry patch on my eyelid could be, and he just answers with
You
yes.
weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven.
Not
What
a
happens next, but protect
a
yourself.
language barrier
When the time is
thing,
right,
just
tell people the truth.
You can count on me.
somebody's
I won't
using
ask you which
stimulants
plans are, but for the
to
sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself.
get through their long shifts or something. I don't know, just as a history teacher, I remember reading how much cocaine they were giving FDR at the end of his life, so that he could... It was for sinus infections. They were giving the man... I'm pretty sure it was cocaine. They were giving the man cocaine for his sinus infections. Alright, did you put your stuff out for me? No. Alright. His name is one of the most stereotypical names of someone who lives here ever, and he's almost as pale as I am. Oh my gosh. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that they speak your language well. I know people in my country who were born here and don't speak our language very well either. So, there's that. Told you he grew up in the top part of the country. Wow. I don't know. I'm over it. Oh, that reminds me I need to cancel my telehealth thing later this week because I don't have anything. I'm not taking my blood pressure anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm telling you, Nancy, I'm tired of it.
Locked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Concerned citizen. I didn't stay here.
I'll check around here.
I'll search you.
Jump, god damn it. Thank you. Okay, we have loot in here. That. Loot back here. Hello.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with
Your
this
mother
city?
put it the best. He's got his head in a box, that one. Like Little Shop of Horrors, he's been getting into the laughing gas. Son be a dentist. And Flappies, I don't know if Wolfie had a chance to tell you, but you were 6,000% right about my space bar. I don't know what got under it, but something was under it. And it was not clean like I expected it to be. Alright, I thought there were 2 loots here. Ah, here we go. Just in casers. Okay. Alright, I need to get down there with the dudes. I don't have any blinks, so... Have you turned it off and on again? Yeah, Dior Scorpio, you're in IT. My landlord, I loved the IT crowd. Let me be honest. That was a fabulous show. Okay, can we do this? Oh no, we cannot. Well, okay, maybe we can. And who was the goth guy in the... who only came out at night? Oh my gosh. I'm sure everybody in IT has had a coworker like that. Okay. Used to love it. Yeah, rewatch it. That's, I mean, me for my part, I've just shut down everything. I don't have any streaming services anymore. I have YouTube. I don't watch Twitch though, because when I'm watching somebody stream, I feel like I should talk to them. I feel like it's rude, you know, to just not let them know you're there, because I always like to know if people are here. That's always pleasant. Okay, when in doubt, jump first. Uh-oh. What was that? Something went horribly wrong. But yeah, when I had Amazon Prime, it was nice to go back and watch old shows that I hadn't seen for a long time. Well, we're just not getting it. Gotta get my timing down. Thinking of starting up streaming again? Nice! Why not? If you haven't checked out I Just Love Puzzles, I Just Love Puzzles builds puzzles. She has a huge following. Lots of people love I Just Love Puzzles. You're just still here doing chores, trying to hang some new lights because you got to haul more plants in. Nice. Alright, come back here, boys. There you go. And you, and now, how about you? What? You think you're running away from me, you little bitch? Get over here. Thank you. Now, give me all your loot. I gotta watch how I sit when I play this. The thing about that I've discovered about streaming, that I was told about streaming and have discovered is true. From watching people who have made careers, like actual, they are wealthy people with careers from streaming. Who have said, basically, you need to do what you're passionate about doing regardless, streaming or not, whatever you're doing. If you want other people to be engaged by what you're doing, you have to be passionate about it. And I think you find that out okay, who saw that? Really? I don't think so, bro. Just annoying me with all this noticing what I'm up to bullshit. Did you have any loot on you? Anybody? Oh, that one had loot. At least that one had loot. Alright, we have this place in here.
I'm game if you are.
Sure. First the shortage of oil, then the murders. Now it's
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Yeah, it's alright. There's nobody out there to tell. What? I just wanted the loot pouch. Trying not to kill the civilians. Just out of courtesy, you know? Yep, there it is. I failed on the cash register, boss. It would just be, so I have people to chat with. Exactly. Hi. How you doing? It's okay, everybody. Come on back.
Somebody's not feeling well.
It's all right. See, I put my weapons away. No hard feelings, right, sir? Oh, no, there were some hard feelings there. That's what I like about this. I mean, after, well, it'll be 4 years in January.
So ready to profit from times of turmoil.
And I average 5 viewers per stream. That's my standard average view count. Which is why I don't go look at viewers. I know. Might be 2, might be 4, might be 6.
A visitor to Hatter territory.
Oh man. He hurt me. I don't like that little visual stutter there. It makes me worry about the game. Okay. Well, maybe we try something different, huh? Really, Emily? Is she just gonna drive me crazy today? I think that's why I'm really hoping I can get the Patreon to take off. By the way, for anybody who, I don't know, it just seems like everybody has a Patreon now, so it's just, there's no place where somebody like me really gets an opportunity to stand out in the crowd. Sometimes you just gotta keep hitting jump, I guess. Or not. Wow. I'm slow today. I thought I was doing all right. I'm just trying to do some educational content that connects games and really creates an apologesia against people who are like, games? Those are for children. It's like, nope. Games are for everybody. Where's the guy who went over to here? They just keep looking for another place to run, and there aren't any. dumb face. Okay. For the record, I have come through here many times and just been non-lethal. I just don't feel like it today. You know? Some days, you're just not feeling it. Okay, some of these boys had loot, right? Give me that sweet, sweet loot. Nope, that's not one I made. See, and then you lose track of the bodies, and... You know, which ones did I make? It's just annoying. Can't keep my corpses straight. But, yeah, I miss teaching, sort of. I don't miss children because children are loud and unpleasant many times these days. Thanks to people actually probably learning more about how to raise a dog or cat than they think about raising a child. Okay, F5 before we go into the Black Pony.
Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
Can't make it easy. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Succones. This one's selling the new gun wall.
Alright, quick and easy. And it might turn out that, you know, that's not something anybody's interested in having conversations about. So I am, and I have to take the chance that there's lots of people I've seen who well, there really isn't that much in here, is there? Ah, there we go. 50. Like, I thought there was a little something something in here. Well, something something, you know. Little treats for Grandma. Look at that. Look at these treats for Grandma. Grandma Ken has treats. Grandma Ken has. Okay. Good talk. Thank you. I think this door is locked. It is. You know, I have my lockpick on me. My Agent 47 style lockpick. Oh. Oh, I don't take damage from those spikes. Alright, Emily being quick. Emily being quick like a very quick little bunny. What do you say? I F5 right here. And then I...
First the shortage of whale oil.
Dang it.
then the murder.
F9. We'll try again. But I also want to teach some of the more analog games that people might not have either been exposed to or just haven't seen for years.
First
Man,
the
she did
shortage
not
of
go
whale
down.
oil, Then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
Pardon me while I nibble on your carrots. Take some apples. I don't actually enjoy apples. I like pears a little bit better. I used to be a total whore for pears.
Leave me alone! Help!
There's nobody out there to help you. Don't worry about it, Ben.
I need assistance.
Alright, he's got a gun or something down here, didn't he? Oh, no, not really. Alright. Hey everybody, how you doing? Oh, wait, there's coins on the table. Almost forgot those. Is there a pouch or anything? You guys are playing cards and you're not gambling? That'll be coming up on one of the episodes where we talk about how a lot of the origins of gaming were to support gambling.
Anybody?
Hey, what's up, Billy Megan?
Lady Emily, you won't get
Well,
far
thank
without
you. I
this.
think it's interesting.
Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being.
I also
summoned to
just
the Crown
feel
King.
like it's interesting how
Yes, I'm ready.
the games that early humans played were probably very, very similar to the way animals play games, and that they were, you know, dominantly there to help hone hunting skills and stuff like that. But then okay, come on. Come on. Let's go meet the black-eyed bastard and get
Am I still aboard Megan's ship?
chatted.
Feels.
Oh no, door's
odd.
blocked.
What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watch it.
Yeah, gambling is one of those things that kind of came with the brain. Games are for everyone. Games got pushed into being for children because adults who play games actually get smarter. It's kind of like education. It's easier if we only tell you what we want you to know, because then you never know enough to rebel against authorities that are unjust.
Stories. They're true.
It's a way of hamstringing your opponents. Oh no. Fail.
Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim freedom.
See that rubber banding that happens? Man, that's a lot. Woo! She just keeps flying. It's Mama's heart. Hi, Mama. It is. You learn. Here's the thing. You learn in ways you don't expect, because what you're learning, you're developing connections. So your brain is playing connect the dots with synapses. You are being exposed in a safe environment. Oh no, Erner. The key with games is that you are in an environment where you are not under immediate threat, and you get to practice instinctive behaviors, and at the same time develop pathways and synapses for memory, for navigation, for social interactions. That can be a really important, like I used to say in 2016, in the 2016 election, I'm like, you know what? I would rather all of these presidential candidates up on the stage put together your CSGO team. Put together your CSGO team and let me watch you play. Okay? Because I will learn everything I need to know about you. Oh, yeah, we didn't pick up all the documents. I will learn everything I need to know about you by watching you play a game like that. Because that was true with a lot of children. When you put children in a position of power over other children in a game. I remember, and I've mentioned it on stream multiple times, one little dude who, his younger brother also went to the school, and they were awesome. I love those kids. They were the ones who I would take home and stick around with until their parents got home, you know, help them with homework and shit like that. And we would play GoldenEye. And Nightfire, I think, came out around the same time. I really enjoyed the James Bond stuff. And I'm not trying, again, not trying 100% this area. I just want to get
If we're lucky, you're up.
through.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you.
I just want to get as much shit as I can. And I have 100% achievement, so I don't care about that really either. I'm getting a little bit of screen tear. Okay, there's arrows here.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is on.
So like the last episode that I did, I kind of went into, well, the one before cribbage, more cribbage. The first cribbage one kind of limped into existence.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance.
But the one before that was on Bloom's taxonomy to talk about how we acquire knowledge, like how do brains capture new information and how memory formation is so important.
But
And
he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
how games really
There are reports about
foster
tensions rising.
memory formation and strategic
I
stuff.
didn't give it much
I'm not
mind.
prepared to do a
Usually the
big
local
talk on it, so
authorities resolve
my words are not. I should pour some
When the
tea.
Duke has let
Here, I
things
have
slide.
tea right over here.
Sokolov concluded he
Let me
might
do
be the
that.
head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his
Not that we're
African
listening
stories,
to
you
Billy
know
Megan
that's
because
how
I
he
have her
feels.
turned down all the way, but
Going to set up for Dunwall, but something happened.
Crown Killer.
and you don't even need to play complicated games. Playing simple games, right? I kind of, as a teacher, sort of hated educational games because they sucked.
It's run by the
Right? I'm going to say it straight up.
Maybe the Duke is using
Educational
the
games
Crown Killer.
sucked.
Addermire.
If they were made to teach,
I'll get inside.
they were bad.
The Crown
What
Killer
I
has
fell in
been
love with,
alchemist
and
of
Dior
the
Scorpio, you are probably of an age where you remember video game high school.
Wish me luck.
That was Rocket Jump.
You need my luck, Sokolov's
Freddie
as
Wong.
good as dead. When you get
I
done,
watched
it's
that
to save the
series,
village
and I was
tower. Once it's down, I'll bring the
already getting into watching competitive CSGO,
We'll take a skiff to the
and I had watched competitive Age of Empires 2, and I thought the esports stuff was fascinating. I really liked it. Because to me, it wasn't any different from football or basketball or baseball or any of that. You have people who are very good at a game, playing a game for other people to watch and enjoy. And all of a sudden I'm hearing people being like super shitty about video games and esports. Oh my god, that's not even a real sport. It's not a real sport unless you're big burly men, and just like the gatekeeping that humans do your thing is dumb and stupid and for babies, and because it's not as good as my thing. You know, my thing is the goodest. Okay. And I hate that mentality. It is very juvenile. There. In the same way now that there are certain groups of people who want to run around and be like, okay, so we need to make some laws so that everybody believes the exact same things that we do, and everybody has to follow the rules that my imaginary friend said. And no, you can't do it that way. You can't do it that way. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt you. And I like to do it this way. No, you can't wear shoes like that because my imaginary friend said they're not good for you. So you can't do that. And it's like, this is that moment when you've gone over to visit a friend and they go into the kitchen to get some snacks or make some tea, and their 4-year-old wants to play a game with you. And that's the way I see that mentality from a psychology standpoint. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up. Off we go then.
Welcome to Edge of the World. Ah, this is where the game starts. I love this area so much. We're going to take an ad break after we save. But that's all the stuff that well, not that stuff. I don't want to dive into that kind of political, religious kind of things. But it happens. It doesn't matter if you belong to a particular religion or not. Any of the religions are capable of doing that and have done that over time. In fact, I'm kind of hard pressed to figure out if there is any religion who has not really just shot themselves on the public stage by being complete reprobates. If not mass murderers. So that's a challenge. I would have to go into comparative world religions at some point. But we're not going to do that on a Dishonored 2 stream. We'll save those things for the Patreon. But what I want to do is really encourage people. Play more games. If you're one of those people out there who has been like, video games, oh, where are you going to get on a video game? And I've tried to explain to people, based on what I saw in Rocket Jump's video game high school, and connecting that to my love of video games and how video games really opened up a whole new way of being for me. Because I watched Carnage getting ready for the release of Fallout 76. And he went through the entire Fallout series. And I'm watching him play New Vegas, and he is what people call save scumming. And he was getting a lot of grief for it. And he's like, but I like to see what happens with the different dialogue options. And I thought, oh, because I'm one of those people who's like, oh, save scumming. You just, no, the way you play it is the way you play it. And you have to live with your choices. And it's like, that is such a shitty way to be when it comes to games. Right? And when I was watching Words Unraveled with Jess Ferris and Rob Words, and they said games and work can look identical. The only difference is games are meant to be voluntary and fun. Even if you're stressing yourself out, okay, speedrunner, blah, 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 it's still supposed to be voluntary and fun. So when people turn games into like, oh, you can't play it like that, that's save scumming. It's like, no, it's called experimenting. That's the whole point to games. You don't understand what games are for. And this goes back to the not how but why? Not how do you do this, but why do you do this? And the minute you understand why you do a thing, there's a great TED talk that looks at the differences between Apple and Microsoft and how Apple originally was a company that asked why, and why their products ended up being so extraordinary. Because I'm not being shitty about Apple products. I'm just saying I was not able to use the stupid mouse. It made no sense to me. None of the keyboard stuff made sense to me. So that's just a me thing. All right, if you're new to the channel, every 45 to 50 minutes, we take a 2.5-minute break to make sure that non-subs don't sub. Never miss any content. If you want to sub, go to my Patreon. That supports me way better than any subs you could do here. It's also a good reminder for everybody to stand up, go refill your hydration vessel of choice. And yeah, I will see you in 2.5 minutes. Here's some pretty music. BRB. And welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can come hang out, have discussions, have a couple laughs, watch the old lady screw up all the games. So you don't have to. That's my motto. I fuck up games so you don't have to. But welcome in, make yourselves cozy in the pillow and blanket fort, nibble on some fresh cookies. I just brought out a new batch. And yeah, enjoy while we hang out in Dunwall. Look at us. Edge of the world. So I know it was from like 10 minutes ago, Dior Scorpio, but when you say there are brain games, I would challenge you and say all games are brain games. Plus the fact that games are capable of bringing people from different languages together in a space where they are communicating and they don't need to know one another's language. When you go back to the Olympics, they did that. I would say that early humans, as humans were evolving, early humans were able to connect from pack to pack or tribe to tribe, however they were organizing themselves to stay safe, that the ability to play the very basic early games that humans played, which involved a piece, a rock or something, some kind of drawing, maybe in the dirt or lines of sticks or something like that. Maybe they're showing one another a strategy for hunting, because these are new people to their group. You know, games are a great way to teach children, but they are not for children, right? Games are a great way to teach children, but they are not for children. So, do you know, if you can fail to dodge a rock, it's much safer than failing to dodge a lion, right? So here, we'll put a rock on a rope and we'll swing it back and forth, and you need to jump and get out of the way. You know, the earliest kind of combat stuff, throwing spears. So when you look at a lot of the Olympic sports and stuff like that, you know, that long jump. Hey, guess what? There's a water feature up ahead and you can't swim. You haven't learned to swim yet. You better long jump over that thing, because the thing chasing you can't get through it, or it's going to have to slow down tremendously to get through it. And again, I go back to the fact that humans are shit predators. Like, our main ability as predators involves exhausting our prey. We don't have thick skin and hides and fur and fangs and claws. And I mean, when you look at our primate relatives, chimps are stronger than humans. And they're half our size. Chimp will fuck you up. So, oh, look at that. Oh my, do I have 40 runes? Is it my birthday? Well, as a matter of fact, it just was. On Friday. We had a lot of fun playing community games on Friday, too. Opal Moon and Elaine and Eden came by. Dior says, I had a coworker who had a BA in psychology tell me video games are linked to depression. That's bullshit. Ask to see the study. Ask to see the study. I got to tell my therapist that after his lordship, love of my life, cat son, Biff, companion of 13 years, disappeared, presumed dead, and I went and played Prey. I want to do... okay, trigger warnings for everybody who deals with unaliving circumstances. I wanted to die. And I played Prey. And I had my ass handed to me over and over again in that game, and I couldn't stop. Normally, I would have quit the game, but it was so viscerally satisfying, that desire. I said, you know, I walked out of several weeks of playing that game and hating it and getting killed over and over and over again. And that carried me through those self-harm thoughts and intentions. Doobly says, I have a hard time playing games when I'm depressed. So do I. Streaming does help with that, because there's a certain level of the show must go on that the theater kid in me appreciates and says, you have a show to do. So you at least need to try. You at least need to try to step away from you and the little mud pit that you want to sink into, because it's comfortable. Just, you got to stand up and move around, walk, breathe, interact with other humans, And if you want to go back to the mud pit when you're done, that's fine. But video games can be amazing for your mental health. When you look at how people connect across countries because they play video games. They are like music. They're about memory and math and poetry and communication. And they're no different. You know what? You want to know what's a mental health problem? Have you ever watched a bunch of dudes after a football match in the UK? I mean, yeah, it happens in the US too, but like they've said before that when there are multi-day events and stuff like that, that the reports of domestic violence reduce dramatically and then go back up after the event is over. Yeah, people will, again, and that's why they say causality or correlation is not causality. Just because two things happen at the same time doesn't mean. But we are pattern recognizing primates, and our little brains love patterns. We love patterns. You can link the shooting of Archduke Franz Ferdinand to hentai. I think there's actually a hentai about that. If you have never watched James Burke's Connections, it's a show from the 70s, still worth watching today. Still worth watching today. And that's kind of the inspiration for what I'm hoping to do eventually as I get my sea legs under me in the Patreon. Is to be able to do content more like that. Causation does not mean correlation, but it does wiggle its eyebrows and say, look over there. Yeah, it does. But, you know, and this is why 3 points make a plane. 2 points don't make a plane. In geometry, a single point means space exists. 2 points that can be connected means a plane exists, a flat plane. Is that right? No, that's the line. Then 3 points makes a plane, which would be the flat surface. Right? 1 dimension, 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions. Not quite. I have to go back and look at all of that. But when they talk about the magic of threes, they talk about it in writing, they talk about it in humor, and other things like that. You can't just say these two things happened at the same time, therefore there's a correlation. No, they're circumstantial until you get a third point that defines a plane upon which they exist as a concept. I could say that better if I weren't trying to say it extemporaneously. All right. So last time we came through on New Game Plus, we used Mesmer with great effect. Oh, I need my Yoink-a-Bitch ability. Give me this. Give me this. I don't know that I want this one yet. But when you drill down into the basic instinctive functions of our brains. When I listen to my dad right now talking about my stepmother with dementia and the things that she does, and how, as a Montessori teacher, those would all be things. She was a Montessori teacher too. Not that we had anything in common. We didn't spend any of our existence coexisting in the same space, especially not if I could help it. But in Montessori, if I watched a child accomplish the things that he's telling me she's doing, I would be like, yeah, and I would be understanding so much about what's happening in their brain. And it's even more important because she's lost language. She lost the ability to use language to communicate. All right, we want all of this. Okay, because we have bone charms that we can put together to help with that. I don't know that I want any of these. That might be helpful. What I don't want is the stupid agility thing they had in Knife of Dunwall. Holy shit, that was bad. All right. Just in case I miss my target, which I probably will frequently. What do we have here? That's nice. What's the basic one? Block projectiles. I don't really care. Not at this moment. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff, basically this conversation is the kind of stuff I'm trying to communicate through my Patreon content, and then to use games to show and demonstrate. And also because, you know, hey, kids, we're going to need something to do in the re-education camps that doesn't rely on the internet, that's about to be deleted by the AI. I would not put it past a certain group of people to find a way to delete the entirety of the internet to avoid a certain group of files from being released. Like, I have no doubt there is a scorched earth option to protect a lot of wealthy, influential people, most of whom you don't even know the names of. Let's be honest about that. They are the patrons and benefactors of the people whose names you've heard. All right. I have 8 runes left. You know, I have never really given Doppelganger enough love. I think maybe we should play with Doppelganger just a little bit. My last playthrough on this, we tried not to use... Yeah, not as long as the furries are working the internet. right? Thank you, IT people, for keeping us all safe. I don't know that I've ever even seen this used. Maybe we should play with some doppelganger shit this playthrough, because I can get all 3 of these. Oh yeah, I mean, the library, nobody thought the library at Alexandria was going to get burned either. And I'm not trying to be a fearmonger. Again, I've said always, always, always question something that is trying to make you afraid. I'm not saying those things to make you afraid. I'm saying if you aren't considering that things can go horribly wrong, and there's not really, it didn't really burn, it actually slowly rotted. Oh, educate me. I never really taught that event, so I didn't have any reason to get deep into it. I only know the peripheral information that I've heard through doing historical stuff. I just figured it was another kind of like Nero event, 67 AD, you know. Oh no! Did some protesters set a small fire? Let's set 10 more, burn the entire city to the ground, blame them because we have evidence that they actually set a fire, and then rebuild the city to this lovely plan that I happen to have right over here. I wonder how that happened. What a crazy random happenstance. But yeah, I mean, I honestly think that's, I just actually saw that, a certain, wealthy influencer created Grokpedia. I shit you not. He's calling it Grokpedia. Yeah, it was scrolls and parchments. Oh, they just couldn't keep up with all of them? Unknown celebrity! Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute. How you doing? Why are you dead? Did you die? I say he did. You just chilling? Oh, well, thanks for swinging by. Take your blanket, enjoy your stay in the pillow and blanket fort. Nibble on some nice cookies. We are just... I don't think I need to do this. Oh, I do need to do this. Dang it. Because I don't have any whalebone. The skull emoji is for Grokpedia, right? Oh, they should. I just... Grokpedoia. Am I right? Hi, Elaine. There you are. How you doing today? Yeah, I mean, like I say, there's a big wag the dog informationally going on where things could be happening right now and you're not gonna know and I'm not gonna know. Doing better? I'm so glad. I am so very glad. We are only going to be allowed to know what we're told. What amazes me right now, and if I can take this moment to do this one, is the number of people who will mention like a YouTube person and be like, oh my gosh, this person is so famous. They have so many views. And it's like, I have never heard of them. And they're doing something that I would definitely be interested in. And I've never run across them in my feed. And how monocultured people are becoming down into these like little cells where each person, instead of Plato's cave, they're each in their own cave. Like everybody has their own Plato cave that's not even connected to the others. Okay, I need raw whalebone. Well, let's go make that happen. Hi, guys. Squeak, squeak.
Come on, Fred, we need to go. Where are we going? Over here. No, over here. Hey guys, don't be without me.
Why? Alright, I need to go collect whalebone. Where's all the whalebone? Plato as in the philosopher. Sorry. My elocution was, poorly supported. Plato. As in the Platonic ideals.
She's still there. I can ask her friends with the Grand Guard to put the squad.
Whalebone, whalebone. I don't really care about too much. I can go get pretty much all the loot I want. I don't remember where any whalebone is. There is a rune right over here, though. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Wasn't his real name? Wouldn't surprise me. What was his real name? Tell me fun facts. I love fun facts.
What did you make on this promise?
Say one more word, Maya.
Bing, bing, bing. Hi, I'm a ship captain. Argy, mateys. Was there anything else? I don't think so. I don't think so. What's going on over there? Oh, somebody started shooting. Well, he won't need them 10 coins, I guess. Whalebone, thank you. It's just one. One. I'm gonna have to start sacrificing my runes. I know one of these damn things had some copper wire in it.
The face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
There's whalebone down here. Oh, and copper wire. Alright, come here. No bites. Okay, hang on. I've got to look at this. Unknown celebrity. Can I share a link of a short 20-second video how to do this whole level in a cool way in NG+? Are you on my Discord? I mean, I watch speedrunners play this all the time, so I've seen some incredible tricks. In fact, Stealth Gamer BR, bitch up there putting spring razors on the fan blades. I actually demoed that in Syria Gardens, I want to say it was, outside the conservatory. But yes, you feel free to share that on the Discord in the Dishonored text chat. That would be fabulous. I love watching people do awesome creative things in this game. But yeah, when I was watching Stealth Gamer BR, I actually did some blood flies from here and flew up the cliff. Because I don't have the cool Ceradeth. Jump keybind to my mouse wheel. Let's go talk to. We always talk to Misty. Hey, Misty.
I have some.
She's
My name
a
is Mindy
straight
Blanchard,
bitch.
and you
Is
look
it
like
stealth
someone who
BR?
goes into places where you don't belong.
Why are you laughing? You love him?
Help me with something?
I do. I do. I'm sitting there watching him like toss these whale oil canisters up in the air and then blinking to his spot, turning around, reaching up, catching the canister, throwing it again, blinking to the next spot. Just fucking boss. Cannot get over that dude. Really brilliant. I mean, nothing I aspire to do, but cannot not be absolutely charmed by watching the excellence. You know, it's like seeing Usain Bolt run. You know, that's why you watch the Olympics. Give it me. Man, be all bitchy about it. Ain't gotta be a bitch about it. But yeah, I've watched Emily, why are you dumb? Thank you. Girl. Getting on my toots. What is... Oh, it's these things. With a little bit of withered ryegrass. Okay, so you were saying, fun fact, Plato wasn't his real name. We don't know his real name. We do know... Well, everybody used to wrestle. And that was his stage name. And I also used to have very frisky wrestling. The gymnasium was not just for achieving the ultimate body form. But yeah, I'm a GDQ addict. In fact, I think there's probably a chat command for GDQ. Okay, that should be everything there. We've got this over here, that there. No bath salts. Okay. Do we just want a quick snack? We don't even need it. Sometimes he finished a discussion by doing a wrestling move to end it, apparently. That's hilarious. I had a friend, she is of Syrian heritage, and when she was in college getting her degree, she had taken Greek and was a translator of Greek documents. She hated him. I was like, what? Why? She's like, you know, he was advocating a lot of Socrates bullshit, and he was basically just, you know, like, in the same way that you see somebody look at an influencer and then just say, like, everything, saying everything that somebody like Andrew Tate or one of those dweebs says. You're like, oh my God, everything they say is gospel. He was pretty much just doing that with a lot of Socrates stuff. Imagine having a philosophy discussion with The Rock and he just finished with you with a suplex. Andrew Tate. You know, all these boys with these mommy issues, it's like the more you hate women, the more I know you have real bad mommy issues. As bad. Save the game. And there's a bunch of those dudes out there. I'm not even gonna give their names airtime. But really, you just have to go, here's the end of the day. I don't care what background you come from or what philosophy you preach. If you start from a position of hate and you want to get people to join you in hating the things you hate, you have already lost me. Well, that was ineffective, Grandma. Truly. Verily, I say unto you. Is it this way? It is. Hello, sir. Wow, that was almost a moment. Come here. Come here. There's something to say to you. And that's a lot of the guys that are being revered in positions of power right now is, you know, women are basically living sex toys, and that's what they're for. I know I didn't come in here just for that. Oh, right, we have the safe. Let's get the safe open. Open up the display case. We have that, and we have our beautiful image of the ISS Jessamine. Hi, honey. Oh, no, this is Mommy. That's right. I'm in Dishonored too. Let's talk about mommy issues. Oh, I see an alert in the Discord. Hello. Welcome in. It might take a minute before it's going to let you post something, but as soon as it lets you post something, you are welcome here. Also, every Sunday in the Discord, we're doing Community Games Day. So this last week, yesterday, we played Munchkin and some stuff on Tabletop Simulator. Last week, we played Among Us. Is that everything? Okay, that's everything. Go around here. F5. F9. Game really hates this move. Really, really, really hates this one. There we go. Also, my spacebar, even though I cleaned it, it's still... I have to hit it like 12 times. I don't know. Nothing flammable for me. No flammables. I don't need any snacks. Because I am a snack. What? How precise can I be? F5 and FO is what we say. Oh, I don't want to go that way yet. Do I want to go that way yet? Oh. Woo! Grandma.
Please save the game.
By half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
He got Among Us. It does kind of crack me up when they, You didn't kill the civilian boy, did you? Alright, you leave him alone. He's a good boy. You ain't a snack, Grandma. You're a whole dang buffet of awesome fluffy. Oh, my heart is a Twitter-pated. Oh, wait, that's not where my heart is. That's where my heart on is. What? Nothing? Wow, I like my doppelganger. She's a fucking boss. Okay, did we get the coins? We did not get the coins. Get the coins. Coins, the coins, the coins. You snooze, you lose, right? You were on delay on the phone with Dad. Alright, give me whale oil. Or whale bones. Whale boners. What? Nothing. It's my favorite substance in the whole wide world. Okay, I'm gonna set it right here. Okay, I'm saving that for later. Oh wait, can I get up above? I might be able to take it up above. We'll see in a minute. I just wanted to slide because it's so fucking cool. Alright, there's no whalebone here. There's whalebone down to the left. Poor Wolfie. Now, Wolfie, everyone's allowed to flirt with Grandma. That's the fun of having an ace friend. I will flirt with anybody. Flirting is so goddamn fun. I can't believe that some people just get so hung up on, but what does your genitals look like? Because I'm not allowed to flirt with you unless your genitals look a certain way. It's like, okay. You're creepy. Also, stop thinking about other people's genitals. It's not normal. Stop. Do you have whalebone? Yes. Any more? Any more?
What's the rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay at all.
Yeah, I can't talk to you right now. So, I want all the whalebone that's here. Chloroform. Right? My sister turned me on to that. She has played this game probably more hours than I have. And I've put a fair few hours into this game. I wish these were Hitman bananas. That would be so fucking hilarious. I need to get back to playing Hitman. True facts. I don't think I bought anything from... I think I went into the black market, saved the game, and then left. Alright. Let's try that again. We got ads coming up in 10. I might push the ads a little bit early. Chloroform isn't a magical knockout fluid. I'm getting all kinds of educated today. It cuts off the oxygen to the brain like huffing paint thinner. Oh my gosh, I remember Whippets. From like the... You slurp... How dare you slurp me? How dare you slurp me? You... I love how you took usurp and turned it into you slurp. I'm in love with this whole conversation. This is fabulous. The membrane and the connectors for the keyboard do wear out over time. And I do bang this thing with my left thumb. The space bar. Takes like 8 to 10 minutes. You know, I remember people getting like, it wasn't beach balls. There were like punching bag balloons for kids. And they would take the CO2 canisters for whipped cream and empty them into the punching bag balloon and then inhale.
Coin, I bet.
Are people still doing whippets? They're called galaxy gas. Puffing them directly from the canister. Wow.
Why you cover your face is not my affair.
It does explain how humans discovered mushrooms and spicy food and all of that stuff. Yeah, but a lot of stuff... Pretty much all of our intoxicating stuff is designed to affect our brain. I mean, I like my wine. Not interested in giving that up. Yeah, let me come over here real quick because I'm going to push the ad ahead just a little bit. You guys doing okay out there? Y'all all right? Man, there were kids out there swilling Vicks Formula 44D and Robitussin for a while. People gonna get their hands on whatever they can get their hands on to get the result they want to get. It's It's the gambling behavior. That's what I was talking about earlier with you or Scorpio, and why you haven't been all right for a while now, but you're alive. They are sold as cream whipping equipment. Yeah, we have those. The canisters used to just be for restaurants. It is euphoric. I did try it once. I tried a lot of things once. Pot just made me sick. Can't be near it. The smell of it just makes my stomach flip over, and then I get a headache. And I'm not even talking about the like stanky skunk stuff. I'm talking about like regular everyday. It can be in a vape. Even if I drive by somebody doing it. That's what's crazy. So I can appreciate how people were affected by cigarettes because cigarette smoke never affected me that way. And not to come after you, Wolfie, at all. I mean, I smoked for 30 years. So. Well, but temporary brain death is euphoric. That's why erotic asphyxiation is a thing. And why it's such a dangerous thing. Because it's temporary brain death, seconds away from being permanent brain death. Permanent death. But we don't have to focus on death. It could be. It could be. I just remember trying it in high school and being like, it didn't do anything for me. Smelled weird. And then I tried it again in college and it made me vomit. And I'm like, yeah, maybe this just isn't my drug. You do it well away. Yeah. I basically quit because I had wanted to for a while and didn't have a really good excuse. And then when I was a home care aide, I smoked mostly in my car and I could go hours. I could go 12, 14 hours and not have a smoke. I was like maybe 5 or 10 a day. And, but I would smoke in my car to help me stay focused because I was doing night shifts and my schedule was all fucked up. And then I realized as I was going into their house, even though I cracked my window in my car, that smell was coming in on all my clothes and in my hair. And you have to get really close to people when you're doing home care stuff. So it gives you a migraine. And the taste on others is icky. You did the Mary Jane, Wolfie, but it made you feel worse. Yeah. I do still enjoy the smell of cigarettes. I always did, even as a kid. My uncles all smoked. My mom did, but she never let us know. Like, she was a casual smoker. It also stays in your lungs for 8 minutes. It does have stickiness to it. I should just be going, well, it won't stay in your lungs for 8 minutes unless you're bogarting the doob, flaff. Sentences I never thought I'd say. Yeah, why don't we take a 2.5-minute break real quick? All right, you two play nicely over there. Hey, everybody, we're going to get 2.5 minutes. This is your chance to stand up, stretch, get the blood moving all around your system. That has to be Stockholm Syndrome or something. Don't even get started on Stockholm Syndrome because Sned Halep will come in and teach you the true story of Stockholm Syndrome and how it's not what we think of it commonly being. You've always hated the smell of cigs. I don't know. I used to beg to light my uncle's cigarettes because I wanted to use the Zippo lighter. I don't know. And I used to give my sister shit for being a smoker. Oh, you did post the video. Beautiful. I will take Edge of the World Bloodfly Skip. Wait a minute. Have you seen my clips? I have this in my clips. Not this, but I mean, oh my gosh. You know what? Unknown celebrity, go look. If it's not here on the Twitch clips, it might be on the YouTube shorts. It's not actually from Stockholm with the glasses, right? No, it's yeah, it was I think it's called I Can Blood Fly. I believe I can blood fly. Um but I'll go watch that after stream. Yeah. Yeah, Sned gave us all a like thorough, like I think I got college credits for that education, which I love. I invite all of you. Teach me. Teach me. Push his glasses up nose. Actually. Anyway, here is your pretty music, and I will BRB. Welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Hi there, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games, and hopefully this is a place where you can stop by whenever I'm live. Hang out, enjoy the awesomeness of all your favorite video games being completely broken by the old woman. So, you know, this is what I want for you. Anytime you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I suck at games, I want you to come here. I want you to watch me play a game and go, oh, I'm not that bad. That's, you know, what's a grandma here for if I'm not here for you? Huh? Here to make you feel better. You are good enough. You are smart enough. And no, people don't like you. They never will. Stop trying to get them to like you. You need to like you. Okay? That's what matters. You need to like you so confidently that everybody else just can't resist it. Oh my goodness, Wolfie's written a paragraph. Wolfie, do I need to read that on stream? Are you talking about sense? Yes. But the olfactory sense is the only one that bypasses, I think it's the hypothalamus. Well, I'm just saying, do you need me to? I mean, do you want me to? Because otherwise I'm just going to pick a few words here and there and devour that in a single chunk. Because the olfactory system is the only one that bypasses the, oh, I can't remember if it's the hypothalamus or the hippocampus, but it goes straight to the amygdala, which is your fight or flight, fear, quick reaction, instinct. You would like to know how I feel about it. Okay. Wolfie says, okay, this has to be the Stockholm Syndrome. The thing with how the smell of cigarettes and whiskey and gasoline and other things would turn someone away is pleasing to others is due to the way it triggers those feelings of comfort and safety. Yes, and that's where the amygdala becomes really important for formation of memories. Parents, family, friends, or a significant other that are associated with those scents. Yes. You are correct that we are more likely to store memories long term when there is a scent associated with them. And that also has a lot to do with our early human ancestors and why I say games are so important, because forming memories in trauma, so you're an early human, you're out with the berry gatherers and the fruit pickers, and a stealthy stalking cat comes upon your group. You're going to go into a fight or flight mode, and you need to have an instinctive response that does not require your forebrain to interact with you. It needs to be something that is baked into your instinct. You need to know what to do before that event happens. And the only way you're going to know what to do before that event happens is to be taught in non-threatening environments by people who have experienced that thing, which is what games are for. But yes, that is a big deal in psychology, in child psychology, in trauma therapy, to be able to understand sometimes what there are certain smells because of experiences in childhood for me that will absolutely infuriate. They will, at this point, because of the processing that I've done, I will get really angry. You like the smell of Zippo lighter fluid in general? Smell it when it popped the cap, filled it up. Yeah. Okay. Let me just peek at this real quick and see. How long is this? 22 seconds? Oh, that's hilarious. That is exactly the same, because Wolfie made a clip of this too. I'm looking at the Edge of the World Bloodfly skip. Well, now all of a sudden I want to know who made that and why it's not my clip. Anyway, we don't have to talk about psychology the whole time because we have people to murder. Grandma. Okay. Flappy says a safe scent is a specific type of hand cream that your grandma used to use. Another one is the scent of Dad's garage. Oh, you don't have to correct stuff. If it's close enough, I will know what you meant. Again, you know, taught school. Smells like diesel, motor oil, and fermented mash. Oh, was there a still? Was there a still nearby? I think probably a lot of the reason that I enjoy cooking the way that I do, because the smells of ingredients and food and stuff like that. You just like talking about the weird things that make you you. We all do, baby. That is the human condition right there in a nutshell. We want to be known. It's important to us. Okay, we're going to focus on upgrades. And 2903.
News isn't good, they say. They should do like me. Never read it.
They had, the previous owners had a still in the garage. Alright, definitely getting this. And that. And this. And this. This. Haha. Hang on. Which one is that? Okay, multiple targets, more than one charge. Let's do it. The owners before the previous owners. It still stank when we moved in. Wow. Still smells of it to this day. That's a whole thing. I'll take that. Okay. Well, we're not getting anything else. That's all we're allowed to have, because we have no more monies.
If I'm still here.
The monies is no mas. But that's okay, because I know where the loot is. So give me that sweet, sweet loot. Sweet, sweet loot. We got sweet, sweet loot. I don't know. I don't know, kids. I just gotta say, Grandma finds it really challenging to... I think if I were better at marketing myself, might not be quite as difficult. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Since we have to dive off of the thing anyway. Let's see if we are able to craft any bone charms. Alright, F5. Putting a stun mine on the chloroform bottle. I did that, and then I immediately regretted it, because I can put a stun mine on any bomb. In fact, a really fun thing you can do, if you want, I can show that off in the next area a little bit better. Okay. Bippity boppity boo. Bone charm. Bone charm. How many do I have? I need one more whalebone. Well, I can try it with a three-pointer. I did just save the game. I should hard save. The smell trigger for comfort and memories is the same as what happens when you hear music, says Wolfie.
Please save the game.
Well, that's why I was bringing up the fact that the olfactory sense, unlike the sense of hearing and your sense of touch and other senses, the olfactory sense actually goes straight to your instinctive fear center. Man, when I saw Sarah Death make the first bottle mine, I was a little bit broken inside. Because I think I was already 3 playthroughs in and had not figured that out yet. Okay, we'll do this. I'm so sorry. What? Where's all my traits? Where's all my bone charm shit? Hello? I should have everything already here. Oh, please don't tell me we've picked the new game. Yes, music has the ability to enhance theta waves. Oh my god. No, New Game Plus, I should already have all the traits from all my bone charms. I should not have to go pick up all the bone charms again. In fact, I should have started with a shit ton of bone charms. No, I didn't do the non-lethal no powers save, because that was the one I loaded up. Oh no, don't tell me it was. Hang on. Fuckberries. The whole point to doing this one was to do bone charm crafting. Because now that I've oversaved campaign 1, campaign spot 1, it won't let me. Will it? That was May. I think May was when we did... Maybe it's this one. What is all of this? Why is it giving me these different dates? All right. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be a sad bear. I mean, I guess we know what we would be doing tomorrow then. It's probably right, because I think, but I had 40 runes, so that wasn't the non-lethal no powers.
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now
We'll check the minute we're here.
Alexei. The throne room. Father.
It won't show me till I have my outsider bullshit. Okay.
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay, time to speedrun then.
How many
Fuck
times
the
have I
loot.
looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Hey, Lexi. So sorry. Sucks to be you.
The Royal Protector.
Worst thing ever.
Those bastards are working with Ramsey and the Dukes. Who knows?
Shouldn't smoke. Bad for your health.
Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and install anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I've maxed out and locked myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. Hey, who is...
Oh no.
Look at this place.
What? That's bullshit. You can't kill me when I'm in a cutscene, you bitch.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns.
No, non-lethal no powers did not use any the runes gave me money.
Natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing.
Senseless slaughter.
That was terrible. That didn't hit his head at all.
We'll cover for you if anyone
I don't know.
from the
We'll
Duke's
find
party
out in a
returns.
minute.
This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? Why am I just jumping straight to the ground? I am not.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's
Here,
party returns.
hit the space bar, dear.
This is exciting. Everything's
Oh,
changing.
no, you can't. That's terrible.
Order.
No, I'm not clipping that for
We'll cover
YouTube
for you if
Shorts.
anyone
Thank
from
you,
the
though.
Duke's party returns.
The things that I want on Shorts are not the things that you want on Shorts.
Yes. The natural...
No, I didn't hit him. I needed to knock that guy out. Nope.
We'll cover for you if anyone
As
from the
much
Duke's
as I'm
party
gonna joke
returns.
about my gameplay, I really don't want that.
Everything's changing.
Yes.
Sorry.
The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses once hosted...
Terrible throw. Let's get the throw down first. You've seen the stuff that I have on my clips.
Party returns.
In fact, we'll make this
Everything's
F5.
changing.
Yes. The natural
Alright,
order
right there.
is reasserting itself.
Nope. Higher?
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses...
Higher? And more to the right. Dialing it in, dialing it in, dialing it in.
The natural order is
Right there,
reasserting
at the
itself.
bottom of the diamond.
The Ramses once hosted the king...
Nope, still landed in front of his feet. I don't know, we'll just practice this today.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting...
Second diamond.
The Ramses once hosted the king and...
Nope, still at his feet. Top of the second diamond. Bottom of the top diamond. Alright.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses
Top of
once
the-
hosted
top of
king
the
and
second
queen of
diamond.
Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing...
That sounded like.
I might not get it to him. I might need to be a little bit
The
closer.
natural order is reasserting
Please throw.
The Ramses once
Just a... Oh, that got him.
Like broken
Perfect.
glass.
Okay, I liked that. Slight step forward, you say? Fancy great minds thinking alike.
The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramses once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that?
I didn't hit Ramsey, that's for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
The natural order is
We are standing up, right? Alright.
The Ramses once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the buntings, the boils,
I'm not getting that jump at all.
But I need to get
I'm not jumping off the thing, which is frustrating.
Yes, the natural order is.
Because when Sarah does it, he jumps off of this thing.
Ramses once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
look at this place.
Oh, it didn't do that one either.
Loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Circonis. Damn. This won't leave my hand again.
See, perfect run. First time, every time. That guard just goes yeet yeet yeet. Would you kindly jump? Can you not jump? Sir. Never speak to me or my child ever again. We can't jump at all.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
I don't know why I can't tell what I have. And no, I'm not actually trying to speed run, so it's just...
So many nights in here after the rat plague. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to kick.
I could go do it all
These.
off stream, but we're here now. Okay. More food.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven
Okay,
out of
shush, Emily. No, you can't hear her if you're new to jumping into the stream. An unknown celebrity, I did watch that video and it is the exact same thing. I'm like, wow, that is awesome because we had so much fun experimenting that day.
I should make my way to the docks.
This is gonna drive me insane. F5.
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
She's dead. F9.
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
Just run. Come on, girl.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become? The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I should talk to the captain of that ship. I need to find the ship. Gotta get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
You're fine, Emily. Walk it off.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Hi, Billy Megan.
Lady Emily. Yes, I'm ready.
We're just gonna go into Edge of the World with nothing then. We gotta go see, Emo Boy. Mission 1 complete! 10 minutes, 17 seconds. It's a new record! It's a new PB! It might be. Alright, let's go get our powers. Da 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 da.
Feels odd.
Earner.
I can feel something moving closer. Watch it.
Empress Emily Caldwell.
No, 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 no. Let's take the mark. Alright, can I check my shit now?
I'm staring at the edge of
Yay.
something.
Yay. Runes carried 0. That is not a good sign.
Stories. They're true.
Oh, we don't want that.
Incredible. This is how I'm gonna save my
Papa.
father and reclaim him.
Come on, Em. Move it. Get Mama's heart. Hi, Mama. How you doing? Not supernatural powers. The purr, the purr, the purr, the purr. Okay. You guys all right out there in the pillow and blanket fort? And we're just gonna play the first couple of missions about 15, 20 times, if you don't mind. All right, Jay. Gonna eat in a minute. Oh, wow. I need to go do that. I really wanted that smash burger last night and I did not get it. All right, let's look. 62. All right, that's a much better sign. So let's go grab this. Ah. This is all for science anyway, so let's do it. I don't normally get this one. It's not really very useful, but there is a rune here I can go get. Run, Emily, run, Emily, run. Arata-tata-tata. Okay. Mama, where is it? This way? It's this way. Okay.
Jew of the South. my father's breakfast.
No, we could just do that. Sure. Fine. Or we could just die. Emily. Up. Uppies. Grandma's not a speedrunner. Are you just not capable of climbing? Fuck, girl. Okay. I don't know what it is about the jump. Maybe I should just key bind jump to the mouse wheel. Okay. Bone charms. Craft bone charms. Sacrifice a rune. Yes. Craft a bone charm. There's all my traits. Whew! Okay. We got the right playthrough. But we're at the 3-hour mark and I need to stop. Ah, that was horrific. Okay, 62 runes is the one that's the correct. Christ on a crispy cracker. We got all that loot. We got 2,900 loot to go buy shit with. Now we're just gonna have to go rob everyone on the planet. Whew! There they are. So the thing that I want to do is max out the water ones. Yeah, time to get that murder money. Okay, okay. I feel much better now. That was a sincere panic moment. So I can go back to Dunwall, loot that place as much as I want now, and know that I'm on the correct playthrough. So tomorrow might look a lot like today. Second verse, same as the first, just a little bit louder and a little bit worse. Or I might go have lunch and come back. I don't know. Or I might play it off stream and come back tomorrow and do the thing at Edge of the World that I wanted to do, which was to max out my water bone charms. Woo! Sunny beach. Here with Grandma, so you're happy. It's wonderful. I have missed you. The whole month of October. I know you had a lot of work to do, but I really missed you. And I didn't want to say that too loud because I didn't want you to feel bad about not being here because you had work to do. I have work to do. Okay. Do I really care about all the loot from Long Day at Dunwall? You're taking a few days off this week? Nice. They are just the ravings of a lunatic. I'm telling you, I'm going to convert all of you to Blood on the Clock Tower. It's you, you're the lunatic. I am. I'm going to convince all of you that it is the best game I have seen in forever. It's a tabletop roleplay game. Because you care way too much about old video games. So do I. You see this shit I'm playing? This ain't new. This is so old that Sarah Death has probably been playing it for 10 years and is quitting it next year. He's like, I'm gonna do my PBs with the new card and maybe get a new record to post and make some tutorials, and then I'm fucking off with this shit. Like, do it, sir. He's put in his hours. He's got his stripes. And more. He's having fun with the golems, though. I hope he had a productive morning off. That's what I hope for him. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, let me pop this up, because I keep all my buddies here on this post-it. This computerized post-it note that I have. You're waiting for the Fallout 76. I honestly considered it last week, but you know, none of that's going to happen until there's income. And until I make the Patreon a thing. I'm just starting to get the level of content that I want on that, and it's not enough. Alright. We'll make a hard save over here. Just so I have one. Thank you. I should be in decent shape. Well, I say through the end of the year, but that means something does have to come in before the end of the year. I just want more people to be interested in the content, and thank you for that thought. I just want more. You know, when I think about, was it Elaine was saying the other day, they had a young person who was living with them who was spending $200 a month on Twitch subscriptions. And it's like, here is something that I feel is passionately inspired and well informed from an education standpoint. Okay, these are all saves. All right. Brain is steadily escaping through the ears. It goes on sale a lot. I know, and why you were the first one there. That's, I mean, you get to stamp first and be a circle all around that initial subscription to the Patreon. And I don't blame people for coming in and subscribing for free. That's why that's an option. I want it. Yeah, it's my spot. I peed here. Okay. Well, I'll decide what to do about this. Not today. Tomorrow, I will decide what to do about this. Golly. Yeah, I need to go have a food and get my blood sugar put back up. That little egg in a flour tortilla is fading. But thank you, everybody who is here, for all your support, whether it's just presents, as I said last week for my birthday. Your presence is presence. I know that. Yeah, I'm going to go make a smash burger and wrap it up in a tortilla with some lettuce, and I still have country gravy that I made. I might use some of that. It might be tasty. I don't know what I'm doing. That's you shouting it from far away. Anything with Old Bay. I should pull out the shrimp and scallops to thaw. Anyway. Yeah, it's just going to be difficult days, especially with the stuff that's going on with the food and nutrition supplements, financial supplements, I mean, because like I just qualified for that in August, and it just, handful of fries. I don't have any fries. I'm not allowed to go to the store pretty much for the month, but I have a full pantry. So I do have some I did buy some hash brown potato patties, so I might make one of those. We'll see. We shall see what we shall see. I will make something delicious, and that is no doubt. I'm thinking Worcestershire. Really, just straight ground beef, some Worcestershire. Maybe a little country gravy. Some nice hash browns as a bun. Well, I have to ration them. So I can only have one. I might tuck it into the burrito, though. There's nothing wrong with that. People make potato chip sandwiches. It's a whole thing. But, yep. You're a mad food scientist. You are Dr. Frankenstein of food, is what you are. Chicken nugget curries. Christ. Crisp buddies. Man, bacon buddy. Bacon buddy. My favorite thing that I learned in England after a steak and mushroom pie in a Yorkshire pudding with chips and mushy peas and malt vinegar and garlic mayonnaise. I know. But, you know, if you love what you're eating, then that's what you're allowed to eat. And nobody should be allowed to make a national policy that says, no, you may never do that thing. You may never just make a salad with uncooked ramen noodles. They may only be eaten according to the directions on the package. Oh, I know how to do poverty food, baby. I have lived this life for a long time. I've just not ever been no, it's okay. You guys just for back to first gear. It's okay. I have a million ways to do rice and eggs, but I will let you know, Flaffies. I will. I have a full pantry, and yep, I know that. When I was teaching school in the early 2000s, believe me, I was part-time and being paid $10 an hour. So I have lived on meager means, and I know how to manage fasting diets and things like that and all of those wonderful things. And I have, like I say, I have a good well-stocked pantry, and I made some split pea soup with a ham hock that I had in the freezer. So, but I can't eat a lot of processed food. I need to make it. Otherwise, my system rebels sincerely. So having my mini rice cooker, and I will sit there and have a quarter cup of rice that's a half cup cooked and a fried egg with a little gochujang or something on it and be a happy camper. No worries. I will stay well fed and well nutritioned. But I don't like how things are looking. So I need to get the Patreon as an income source, and it's difficult to do when you're shit at marketing yourself. So I am gonna snooze. Well, am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna snooze it and dismiss that and say thank you everybody who's been hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. You are wonderful human beings. I love you very much. Until I see you again, I'm just going to ask that you do one thing for me. Yeah, and I have jasmine rice and brown rice and short grain brown rice and arboreal rice. And I have a ton of split peas. I kind of almost wish I had made spinach dal, because I have spinach as well. And I have tons of eggs. So, can you make some fan art? I don't know. Thank you for being here, Dior. Thank you, Unknown Celebrity. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, everybody. Big hugs. Please be kind to yourselves until I see you again. Please remember that I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world, because you deserve kind moments, and that's what I hope for you. Here we go. All right. Peace, love, and joy. Bye.